Imagine that before the flute player takes their flute, there's just breath. Yes? Totally silent. It can't be seen, it can't be heard, it's just no form, empty, transparent, silent, nothing, no thing, yes? Then you put the flute to your lips and you do the same thing. You put some fingers down, and this silent, transparent substance appears as sound. What is the sound made of? Just the silent breath. It's made, the only substance there is the silent breath. And yet, the music somehow makes this silence hearable. But when we ask, what is the sound, in this case the note, the music, what is it made of? The flute is not doing anything, it's just modulating this transparent, silent breath. But the only substance there, the pre-modulated substance, is silence. But this silence contains within it the possibility of all sound. The music starts, and there's a tremendous multiplicity and diversity of sounds, that there's music, yes? But it's all a modulation of this silent, transparent substance. But it's colourful and tremendously varied and differentiated minutely, but it's all the same stuff. Before the music tells us anything, before the music tells us a story or a feeling, or it announces its reality. First and foremost, it tells us about this transparent, the silent breath. The entire piece of music is shining all the way through with the silent breath out of which it is made, out of which it is made, out of which it is made, out of which it is made.
Writer's block. The idea is stopped. Trying to open the door, but the door is locked. Knocking, waiting for someone to answer. But no one is coming. I thought I heard feet shuffling. Almost got my hopes up that someone was coming. But it must have been nothing. You need to find something. Something that inspires you to get back into you, they say. Sit back and let it come to you. I did just that. Sat back and relaxed, watching the days pass. No change occurred except my hair growing back. Stumbling in my thoughts, thinking I'ma fall flat. Then it hit me like some new loud pack, that I had no deadlines to meet, no pressure to come up with some new masterpiece. Just focused on living comfortably, and out of nowhere the key fell onto me. Lesson learned. When you focus on you build your energy. Express it how we want. Some do it through poetry. As I picked up the key to the door, it opened, and on the other side was an older version of me, telling me you didn't need the key. It was a symbol. But the key was in fact my mind. And I had set that free. Free to wander. Free to paint a picture. Free to paint a portrait that comes out to anything that I make it be. To anything that I make it be. To anything that I make it be. To anything that I make it be.
What's good? It's your boy Vention, and you are now in tune into the higher vibes of Free Thinkers Nation Radio. Keep that one eye open. Keep that one eye open. Keep that one eye open.
What up? It's your girl Yetty B, and you are now tuned into the higher vibes of Free Thinkers Nation Radio. Keep that one eye open. You dig? You dig? You dig? You dig?
One eye open.
Yes, yes, yes. You already know what it is. It's your cousin brother, AsaFoBMP, FTNR with the brethren.
Yep, it's your boy Ace live today. Another session bringing you two special guests today. Some info y'all already know, and just an insightful day.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Real insightful, man. I love how, like, it doesn't even matter what perspective you go on it, whether it's science, whether it's just introspective, how that guy was breaking it down in the earlier intro. Like, music is just like ether, just breath, but it's like the infinite possibilities of sound in a sense. It's mad deep.
It sounds like it is, man. Music does get deep. Music's been here, since the beginning of time, making beats off, rocks and sticks and stones, evolving now into, studio engineering and production and sound play and all that,
Yo, exactly. And I loved how in your poem you just made it seem as if, like, the whole thing is, like, in your mind. Like, that was really deep. I hope the listeners catch that, how, like, with writer's block, the key is really just in your mind when you just relax and let go. Similar to what Shiz was saying, Sean Arson last week, know what I mean?
Yeah, that literally, when he was on the show last time, he kind of pointed out a fact that, you kind of just have to really let it go and just do it. And, like, if y'all catch it in the poem, I kind of did that. Like, at the beginning of it, it says, writer's block, the idea stopped. I wrote that thinking, like, man, what the hell am I going to write? So I just wrote what I had, which was writer's block, and then it just went on from there.
Oh, wow. That's what happens, son. Just let go and just let it flow. That's that super conscious flow, son, like real shit. But sure, our guests will definitely know what we're talking about, especially who finna come on first. Yo, she got this fire tune, bro. Like, I already told you the other day, like, and this joint's from like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Female producer from the Boston area. Like, how many female producers do you know? And I mean, I'm not aware of any. But, from what I see, there's not that many. So to me, that's just like, yo, that's what's up.
Yo, man, I dig it. There's not that many producers in general. I mean, there's not that many female producers in general. And on top of that, there's not that many artists or anything coming out of Boston anyway. So that alone, bringing out, all that positivity, that growth, what people need, what Boston needs to know that, Boston is making moves. People are just sleeping on us.
Exactly, yo. Exactly. Boston's always making moves, but I mean, it's all about the ones who are really looking to collab and really do big things, because it's better just doing things like there's three heads is better than two heads, and same goes for two heads better than one head, know what I mean?
Amen, right to that.
Yo, yes, sir. But I mean, yeah, man, that's why with this whole writer's block thing, I think it ties down into, like, maybe it happens for a reason, because you know how everything happens for a reason. So, like, maybe your mind sets you up, or your higher self sets you up so that you can create something bigger in the long run. Like, maybe it wasn't the right time at that moment, because, I mean, that poem you did was really tight, bro, like, and I can see how that happened.
Word, man, thanks. I mean, it really is. I think it really is, like you were saying, like, something that the person goes through, I guess, take time to really bring their ideas together, like pretty much upgrade themselves, upgrade what they're about to put out, to add a new type of style, because you don't want to be predictable, be bland, so that writer's block is kind of like, wait, stop, rethink, and then boom.
Yep. It's like a simple formula, just take a pause, take a breather. Know what I mean, just I feel that, bro. And I mean, really, like it. I think it even ties into like with how basically. Oh, actually, give me a moment. It looks like the caller is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just let that load up. But yeah, as I was saying, man, like this thing definitely ties into what makes people successful. Like, cause someone who's weak-minded or isn't really passionate about what they're doing, and they fall into a little block like that, they will easily just like, oh man, yo, fuck this shit, man. I can't even think of some shit right now. But I mean, someone who's like, yo, all right, I'm gonna just ride out. I mean, like you did and how other people do, they just let it happen. But actually, looks like our caller, Yetty B, finna be on. Let's see. Hold on a second. Hey, is that Yetty B?
Yeah, what's happening?
Yo, what it do?
Just chilling. How are you? How's everybody?
Well, pretty good.
Yeah, we real good. We was just talking about, how you female producer from the Boston area, and like how this, for me, I didn't even know that many female producers. It may be different for y'all, but it's like, to me, when I heard that, I was just like, that's dope. Know what I mean? So that you was just, a little bragging about you and shit.
Yeah, I don't really know too many females.
So like what? Oh, okay. So like, what exactly got into, how'd you get into that? Because I mean, I knew you was always doing music, because I remember from a while back. Know what I mean? But in terms of producing, like, what influenced you with that?
Okay, so I used to like do my little artist thing or whatever. Like I used to like rap or whatever. I mean, I still do on the side, but not like seriously anymore. But I'll go on. I don't know if you guys know the website SoundClick. Like there'd be instrumentals on there, and I'm like, and I was thinking to myself one day. I think I was around 13 or 12, and I was like, well, like I can't be using other people's beats forever. Like I should probably try to learn how to do this. Like that would make me like a better artist overall. And like I already had prior knowledge to music because I took piano lessons and I took drum lessons. So
wow.
I just found the software, the digital audio workstation, FL Studio. I downloaded the demo, played around with it, got better over and over like with time. Then I like got the full version and started downloading more sounds and just took off from there.
Wow. That's what's up. SoundClick. Yeah, I heard of that website. Yeah, they got mad instrumentals. So like that, because I use FL Studios too. I use number 9 version. So you said you was 13 when you started producing? Wow.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
I had like
say something,
else to do. What was that?
Nah, pardon me, I didn't hear you.
I said, well, I had nothing else really to do other than that because my parents are kind of strict. So I had, like, I was always in the house, so I might as well do something.
Oh, true. I dig it. But, like, with our topic for today is, like, in terms of, writer's block. I mean, so, like, in terms, you said that you was an artist prior to, and you still are, but not as much as you were saying. Like, how is it with you when you cope with the writer's block? Like, what's your technique? Do you just say, fuck it, I don't feel like it, or do you just, like, have like a formula where you kind of just ride it out?
When I get writer's block, because usually if I'm making a beat, like it's already in my head, like what's gonna be the hook at least. So, like I can usually keep going from there. But if I can't figure out what I want to say, I usually just leave it alone. And like I'll be doing the most random thing. Like I'll be washing dishes or something, or cooking, and it'll come to me, and then that's when I'll keep writing.
Oh wow!
At least expected.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know exactly what you mean. I know what you mean in terms of the writer's block for producing too. Like I'm kind of experiencing that right now with this beat I'm trying to make. Like it was this melody that I got in my mind, and like when you try and synchronized melody, like the bass line, and like if that shit ain't on point, it just, you know what I'm saying, don't even sound right. So I know what you mean.
Yeah, you just gotta like get stuff, like especially when it comes to a melody when making a beat. Like I guess it's a little easier for me since I play the piano to like find out what keys in my head and like actually play it out. But like it takes time. It takes time.
Oh yeah, practice makes perfect. So what exactly are you looking to pursue with that? You know what I'm saying? I remember you was telling me a little while back. I told Ace about it too, because I was like, yo, that's what's up. About you was finna do a track with some brother named Sukiyaki. Know what I mean? But like in terms of your near future, like what are you looking to do with the whole producing and, you know, artist stuff?
Well, right now, to be honest, it's kind of like on the back burner because I'm in school right now. I go to St. John's, and I'm majoring in marketing, and I plan on probably going to law school because, to be honest, music is like, it's my passion, but it's like you have to have a backup plan, and I plan to be at least in the entertainment industry through, like, any means necessary. So right now, I'm just trying to work with people that I know that are talented just to, like keep my skills together just in case I need them in the future. But to be honest, it's not quite number one. Like, I'll send out beats because a lot of artists on Twitter, like, they'll put out an email if they're doing, like, a mixtape or a CD, and they'll be like, oh, send in, like, your best material. Like, I'll do that, but, like, I'm not pursuing it as hardcore as before because even though you're passionate about something, you have to be realistic in life, and I just don't want to be broke when I grow up, for real, for real.
Yeah, I dig it. I definitely dig it. Well, that's what's up. Though. I mean, at least you got that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's smart. You got to keep things in check, know what I mean? But, so, you say you be sending out beats, so you must have, like, a closet hidden of beats if you could just, like, you know, toss them like that, huh?
I mean, I have, like, a little archive. Like, I make a lot of beats sometimes. Sometimes I don't write to them. Sometimes I do. Like, when I'm bored, I can make, like, 3 beats in a day. Like, over the summer, like, I can make 3 beats in a day just because.
Damn. Yo, that's crazy because, I mean, I literally just started. Like, no bull, I literally started, like, a couple months ago. And I'm not even going to lie, like, it takes me time because, you know, crafting it, like, getting the bridge, you know what I'm saying, breaking it down, getting the beginning, like, man, that's 3 beats in a day. That's what's up. But, I mean, when you must have, like, a MIDI keyboard, I'm guessing, when you make the melody and stuff.
Actually, no. I used to, but it broke. So I honestly use a keyboard and a piano roll on FL Studio. I'm telling you, it's because I play the piano that I can do these melodies. Like, I think it's very important as a producer or even as an artist in general that you should pick up an instrument because it will make your music better.
Yeah. I hear that. What's his name? Gonna say something, Ace?
Yeah, it's something that had come to mind. Like, my cousin literally was just, like, saying that, like, exact same thing, like, a few days ago. Like, you know, a lot of beat makers, you know, all they need is, like, a little beat pad and they sample, like Lex Luger and I forgot who else he named, Lex Luger and somebody else, that all they use is a beat pad. But, you know, the real, like the ones that make that unique sound, like the Ryan Leslies or the Kanyes, they either play like a guitar or the piano or like a violin, and they add that into the beat pad, and it's like a whole new sound.
Damn.
Definitely.
Yeah, yo. I was literally finna mention Ryan Leslie because him and The Dream, because I remember the brother Mensa Smooth, are the brother who was a host, Yetende, Yetty B.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, these two guys make their own beats, like you were saying, Mizai. And that, to me, anyone who can just produce their own music and do it and engineer it, and I mean, that's a legit artist in my book. Not to discredit anybody else, I'm just saying, like, that's a lot of talent and focus, know what I mean?
The Dream, he's a producer, but I think his production partner, Tricky Stewart, handles the bulk of production. I think Like he might make the skeleton. He might make the skeleton of the beat just so he can write to it. But like all the synths and melodies and pads and stuff like that you hear is most likely tricky. But the Dream can produce. Like he fully produced that Mariah Carey song "My Love" that he was featured on like by himself. But if you listen to the beat, it's kind of plain in comparison to the other songs that he's done. But he's still definitely a capable producer.
Oh, okay, wow, okay. I wasn't even familiar. I just heard. I peeped game. But I really want to see what's going on with this guy. You just made a track for. Because I didn't even let. I kind of let Ace know a little bit, but the Chris King track, "I'm on a Hill." Yo, that before I even get into it, yo, that beat's fire. Like, no bull. I really like that beat. That shit's nice.
Hey, I gotta hear it.
But I mean, what is your? Oh no, go ahead.
With that track was actually probably like 3 years ago. I think I was a sophomore in high school. I knew him because he was in a group called Too Much. And one of the members was the son of Chris Stokes, who discovered Marcus Houston and IMX and B2K and, well, Jhené Aiko before she made it big. And he was in that group. They were signed to Interscope, and then they got dropped. And then I just remember, I don't know how, I stumbled upon him on Twitter, and he was very much into, like, the Cali, like, rap scene. And he just put out an email, and he was like, I'm doing a mixtape. So I was like, like, this is someone who's of notoriety, but he's not like a mega star, so it shouldn't be too hard to reach him. So I sent him like 3 beats, and then he emailed me back like within 20 minutes. He was like, yo, like, I'm really feeling this. So I ended up doing 2 or 3 tracks on his mixtape. I think it was called Big Dreams and Pocket Change. And then I did another track for him. I think it was just another project. I don't know if it made a mixtape, but yeah. And now like he's actually like getting big. Like he's in like a Little Twist entourage. They have like a rap collective now called the Wild Kids or something. But y'all know Little Twist from Young Money or whatever. But
yeah, Little Twist.
Yeah, but they just featured Chris on Vibe and all these websites, so he's starting to get there. So I'm just happy to say I worked with him before he hit it big.
Hey, Yetty B, yo, that's what's up.
Yetty B doing big things.
Hell yeah. Yo, we appreciate you for coming on, Yetty B. No bull. Like, that's real inspirational, you know what I'm saying, to hear from a female producer. Even though, I know you know what I'm saying, but it's just like that's from 3 years ago, and you know what I'm saying, like, respect.
Yeah, much love for coming on.
No problem.
All right, yo, take care, Yetty B.
All right. Peace.
Keep doing your thing.
Yo, we finna get into Yetty B's track. It's actually like she said, the brother Chris King, I'm on a hill.
It's sunshine through the blinds in the corners of my mind to wake me up and shake me up all the motherfucking time. And it's probably another comment from my conscience. It reminds to never chase yesterday. There's more obstacles to climb, flow, feeling no hesitation. Let's increase the need for extreme acceleration. I'm living in a personal paradox, asking rhetorical questions, still wondering if you will get it or not. Yet I'm living so bodacious. It's like a walk-in closet with Cheerios and the cornflakes is. Ubiquitous and ostentatious, I'm flashing. They be hating my illumination. It's like they be getting lost in the mist, and I end up on a DJ's disc, and I spread through the computers, call me a glitch, and I get thrown like a disguise. Bitch, what? A sharp bitch. Did you get it? Blow spearheaded. I work it like calisthenics. Knock them out like face to mask anesthetics. This dum-dum's conundrum could leave like spaghetti. Yo, bitch, says I rock with my embedded. Couldn't crack the code if it was HTML embedded. The paragon phenomenon, the people that said it. Chris King, motherfucker, and don't you forget it. Screaming my mind up. Probably disappointed in me, but I was never lying when I said I was gonna get the house on the hill. bottom level. You could try to climb that ladder. No, I don't think that you will make it. No, that's what you sound like. You know how it is, we come around like round like buckle like trending topics. I pound like bitch of the penis. I'm on the mound like remind me of a lawsuit. Giving balls to the jaws of the broads too. I'm getting green like reptile, but Don fool. I got mine, but I really want yours too. Give me that, run it. The Paragon phenomenon, the people have said it. Chris King, motherfucker, and don't you forget it. No one I'm spitting, I'm just looking out the window. Mama, I know, probably disappointed in me. But I was never like a for you and me. Wanna get the house on the hill. For you and me.
One eye open.
Yo, see what I'm saying, man? Yetty B, yo, that's just fly. Like, that beat is tight, son.
Sounds like something you can hear on the radio, man. Smooth, like, dang, definitely got talent.
Yo, I'm hip. Respect to her. And yet, once again, that was Chris King. I'm on the Hill, produced by your one and only Yetty B. You know what I'm saying? Female producer from the Boston area, 617 BMP salute. But yo, this next brother we finna have on, yo, I knew him since like first grade. Know what I mean?
Wow.
Vention.
Yeah, doing his thing. He's been doing his thing for a while, so you know he's been crafting his skill, crafting his talent. You know, coming back full force, just like that writer's block who was mentioning. You know.
Yeah.
To learn and adapt and build. He's been doing it for a minute.
Hell yeah. I remember in high school, man, like, we was talking about this the other day when, like, he was performing at one of the school, two of the school dances that I attended, and one of them, I think you was there. I don't know if you was at the other one. And he did his thing. Like, he had full confidence. Mad people was down him. I was even down him at a point because I was like, damn, bro. Everybody was at that stage and everybody was just trying to be like a rapper or a singer or whatever, and like, but he's, you know, like you said, man, he's still pulling through. Like, I really respect that.
Yeah, man, I definitely respect it, man. Holding that dream firm, man. Hold that dream when nobody else has it for you.
Exactly. And yo, one of his tracks that we finna play, I haven't heard the one he finna drop, but the other one, it's a remastered version of a track that he already sent, and you heard it already, Ace. Yo, shit's tough, son. Like, I did a DJ mix to it. I had to because I was like, yo, I was even jamming to that when I was in the shower right before we started the show. I was like, yo, shit's tight.
Man. Exclusiveness, man.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, that's what it is, yo. Like, the strong ones are the ones that are always persevere, whether it's writer's block, whether it's people, you know, coming with their low vibes, whatever it is. And, I mean, all successful people always regurgitate that same knowledge, so always the strong will survive.
Man, that is nothing but the truth, man, because there's going to be haters.
One.
You know, there's always going to be haters that, even if your shit's nice, they're going to be like, yo, that shit's whack as fuck, stop, you know. And, you know, next thing you know, an A&R hears your music and is like, yo, I think you're the hottest thing, you know, I want to sign you. And, you know, everybody could be thinking you're whack, so it really doesn't matter who thinks anything, as long as you think it's nice and, you know, you're putting your best into it.
Exactly. And the people who, like, even if they get noticed by an A&R, if they business smart or business savvy, you know what I'm saying, they can just do what Kid Cudi did after he dropped, you know what I'm saying, good music. They just go ahead and do their own stuff. Especially if they got the talent, like, why not? And then you produce your own thing, you put on your own people, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that conformity shit, you do what you got to do.
Every time, man. Look at, yo, that reminds me of freaking Macklemore. That dude didn't sign to nobody, did his own thing. He's under his own label, and is one of the richest artists in the game right now. Mind you, this dude just came out, and you see everybody see him doing his thing. Everybody knows about Macklemore now.
Oh yeah, he got that joint that's on the radio. I don't know the name for it, but every time I hear it, I hear it. It's slick overplayed, but wow. So I remember you were saying that he got his own thing. Like that's crazy. You have any idea what his net worth is?
Last I seen, I remember I checked it like 2 months ago when I heard that he was one of the richest paid, and I heard he has like somewhere about like 8 to 10 mil, and it's like, mind you, like this dude just came out and he got 8 to 10 mil, and he got people like Tyga, Soulja Boy, who have been out since who knows how long, and they like what 15, 20 mil. So it's like he's like what 5, 10 mil off, and he just came out not just came out, but just blew up like about a year, maybe a year and a half ago. So he's definitely doing his thing. All those royalties are all his. He ain't got to pay none of those fees, nothing.
Yo, that's crazy, man. So wait, he created his own record label, or he's just like pushing his own stuff?
Yeah, like he pretty much like pulled the Drake, but didn't sign. Like he works with his boy, I think Ryan Lewis, I think his name is, and Ryan Lewis is a producer. So Ryan Lewis is not only his boy, but is his producer. So he gets, the best production, the best beats from his boy, and that's the only person he messes with. So, obviously he's gonna get that stuff done like either cheap or for free or whatever. And it's just him and his boy, and he started his own company, and they do all the production under him, and that's it. Like how Drake, his producer's 40. He only gets his beats from 40, and that's it. But, of course, Drake, signed to Young Money, and, Macklemore signed to himself.
Wow, okay. That makes a lot of sense. I didn't even know that, you see? I bet you, what's his name, he's on the same Kid Cudi with pushing his own stuff, because I know he got his own thing, like he dropped. I don't know the story behind it, but I know he dropped, and he's pushing his own thing. And me personally, I just respect people who just like, they got their own thing going on, and they're not willing to have people try and shape them or mold them into something that isn't something they looking to do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they just looking to do their thing, fuck the conformity. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Getting their bread, breaking it with everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for the team. I hear that. A lot of artists nowadays are doing that. Not necessarily doing their own thing through themselves, but they're definitely doing it as a unit. Like, ASAP Mob, Rocky, I guess, started pushing it. And usually, back in the day, like the Jay-Z eras, it's like if one person makes it, then it's like fuck the rest. But, he's putting on ASAP Ferg, ASAP Nas, all his people. They all eating off tour money, so they're all enjoying. Same with Kendrick Lamar with his TDE. Kendrick is doing his thing, and now you hear about Schoolboy Q and Ab Soul and all them. They all are working as a unit, and everybody's blowing up. So it's really a formula.
L'union fait la force, yo. Union makes strength, no matter how they do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it does. But we should get into this track right quick. Leroy's Vention's I'm Yours, DJ AsaFo mix. Yo, it's just tough. Remaster version, peep game.
Hey, what's up? I got your text. I really don't even know what I'm calling. It's just, I think we need to work things out. And I know I'm calling like, years after, but still, I think I still feel something. Peace.
A love we called out. A love we called out. A love we called out. A love we called our own. I thought I forgot till today.
DJ
Message on my phone. I saw that was on my display. But you changed. Yeah, you changed. And we grew, yeah, we grew, but we grew apart, far apart, away from my heart. Now we'll never say that, baby, I'm yours. Oh, baby, I'm yours. I said, baby, I'm yours. Oh, baby, I'm yours. I said, baby, I'm yours. Oh, baby, I'm yours. I said, baby, I'm yours. Oh, baby, I'm yours. I said, baby, now it's hard for the heartbreak. You show me how much pain that my heart can take. Even so, when I'm thinking it's over, I wake up from my dreams, and when I roll over, I see you. And a man next to you. I put truth in your lies, 'cause I admit I cheated too. Girl, I cheated. Now we'll never say that, baby, I'm yours. Oh, baby, I'm yours. I said, baby, I'm yours. Oh, baby, I'm yours. I said, baby, I'm. Why you walk like that? Yeah. Talk like that. Now you tryna get it on when you pop like that. Never thought I'd ever have you on my job like that. Now we holding hands walking in the park like that. Said you had a man, put that in the past now. Used to be shy, now you wanna act loud. Shit, now you wanna act loud. Used to call plays, now you're getting sacked now. Now I'm wondering and thinking about our fate in that honeymoon stage. Hey, waitress. Let me get a plate for two. Fill it with things you can't handle, boo. Letting you know that I'm there for you. A black chick with a man that cares for you. Wow. Baby, I'm yours. Oh, baby, I'm yours. I said, baby, I'm yours. Oh, baby, I'm yours. I said, baby, I'm yours. Oh, baby, I'm yours. I said, baby, I'm yours. Oh, baby, I'm yours. I said, baby, I'm.
One eye open.
Yeah, that's your boy Vention. I'm yours. I mean, that's an old joint too. I think he just remastered that recently though.
So smooth.
Hella smooth. I like that girl in the background synchronizing or harmonizing with the hook. That just made it oh so smooth.
Yeah, that's how you know it's good quality music.
Hell yeah. But what you call it? Yo, this is all from the Boston area. Yo. Like this is crazy because you really don't hear nothing popping off from that 617. But it's crazy though because it's like there's so much everywhere. But I don't know. Like it just needs to be something where, or what's finna be started is have them all like in a united thing. Not all of them, but the ones with the same vibe. You know what I'm saying? That will be some real, like, forget the Beast Coast. That'll be some real type of East Coast, you know what I mean? Yo, for real.
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, it's because I was seeing it online, like a lot of, like some artists were talking about, like, radio, like the top radio stations and stuff, they don't play, like, local artists, like you don't hear radio stations in, like, New York playing New York artists or Boston radio stations playing Boston artists. Like, they're always playing the same artists. Like, the only new artists that get played are the new artists that are featured with the big artists. So you don't really get to hear anything else. You know, you only know, like, you know, the Drake or, you know, Kanye's, but there's thousands of artists doing their thing that are coming up on the rise that nobody knows that, are way more talented than what's on the radio, but don't have a chance to get open to those, those markets, those big masses of people who are listening, like the main radio stations.
I bet you it has something to do with those big radio stations are probably owned by a specific agenda, just to say the least. Know what I mean? So it probably makes sense of why they have to craft a lot of these characters, and then, you have to fit that character in order to, pass on.
You're right. You have to have I guess, quote-unquote radio hit, or, I guess, say something vague, like you said, kind of conform almost.
Yeah, yo. It's really true, but I mean, that's them though. There's always the real and there's always the fake. That's just duality. But what you call it? He also has this new track, Vention, that he finna drop. You know what I'm saying? It's he hasn't even dropped it yet. He's just finna leak it first time here. Like I said, I haven't even heard it yet, but I bet you, based off what we just heard, like it's definitely some smooth tune.
And I can't wait to hear it either, man. I haven't heard it myself, so
yeah,
I definitely can't wait to hear it.
I mean, I wonder what's good with in terms of writer's block. Like she was saying for producing, I guess you can really put that with anything. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of just calling it writer's block, because of course that's just the name to get people to comprehend. But I guess you can really say that with anything that requires creative attention, you know what I'm saying, where you just have to kind of pause for a second and then dive right back in. Because even with the sister I'm working with for this thing coming soon, y'all check out Facebook.com/Project Poetry. Now I mean this little poetry gig finna pop off again in the Boston area. Know what I mean? But she had this problem last night. Like she was telling me yo, I need some help with trying to make this ad. She wanted a picture to add on. She put on something basic, but she just got a blank on what to put on for the ad. So I guess you could really, you know what I'm saying, anything that requires creative attention, you can experience that.
Yeah, it's really just a block in general, It could be any producer's block, marketing block, whatever block. It's just a block, that you have to get through. You have to find a way to get through it. No one else can get through that block for you.
Exactly. Get that, have that key fall into your own lap. Look at your own self. But I mean, that's what it is, man. That's why with this writer block, or what you said, just the regular block, now I really know how to do it. Because I mean, when I used to experience that, I really would just get slick frustrated, but I'm glad that you know what I'm saying, as you come to know more, it's just really easier for you to just choose, what response to take. That's really just getting wiser right there.
It really is, man. It really is. Just keep doing it. You're eventually. What kind of came to mind as well? As I was writing that poem before, was it's kind of like a bike, it's when you get on at first, it's all wobbly and it's what are you doing? And then after a while, it's it's smooth, it's kind of like how the block is. It's at first, it's what am I doing? I don't like it, and then you just keep going, and eventually you just catch yourself in your flow, and next thing you know, you're back at it.
That's interesting, you're on a bike. Yeah, I feel that, man. I really do feel that. But I mean, poetry, bro, that's something that's I see really popping off. Even though this is a slick off topic, I just think this is interesting. Poetry, even though it's slick underrated, I mean, in my perspective it is. But it's really finna pop off. Like I just mentioned with this Project Poetry thing, y'all definitely stay in tune, because you got these talented poets, you know what I'm saying, all from the Boston area, you know what I'm saying, finna have a poetry slam real soon and do some real big things. And I mean, really, poetry, that's like, I mean, I would just say like the mother of like you know, rap music or whatever, or because you mean spoken word, just apply a beat to it. I mean, the only thing that's missing is you just like quote unquote rap into the beat. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of the not necessarily the same thing, but you get the idea. Like you put the emotion in, but it's just different.
Yeah, it's the same type of. It stems from it. Like rapping stems from poetry. You know, a rap is a poem in a sense. You know, but nowadays people, you wouldn't really think of it because most raps now, there's no necessary like message. There's no topic. With a poem, you have to have some sort of topic. Like, what are you gonna write about? In today's music, it's like, what did you just get from that? You know, you don't really know. But like people like Tupac, for instance, he says he was a poet before he was a rapper. You know, so people like him, people like Biggie, people like Nas, they always claim to be poets. You know, and then just, you know, poets turned rappers. And a way to prove that is if you not print out, but just like, I guess, get a picture of their lyrics and read it, you'll see it.
Yo, I know what you mean, man, because I think I was in like, it had to be 8th grade. Yeah, it had to be 8th grade, and I remember I was using a Tupac poem for a project. But long story short, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, because I mean, if you think about it, that's all it is. And with the spoken word, one thing I really find tight about it is like how you can just like the storytelling of just putting emotions into certain things. Like you're obviously familiar with the TED Talks videos you send me. Like I've used a lot of them on our intros because the story they tell and the way they tell it is just like it's just so much different than like, oh, so what happened? Oh, that happened. You know what I mean? Like I just love it, like the emotion and shit.
Yeah, they have a way to. The wordplay really is what makes it so it's intriguing into it. Like I know Kendrick does a lot of that wordplay now, in a sense where he uses his words to like kind of paint pictures. I mean, that's really what a poet is using their words to paint pictures. But yeah, man, TED Talks has. I remember there was this brother on there who was a poet, and he was hella young. I think he was like 17 or 18 or something on TED Talks. You know, rehearsing his poetry, and his poetry was about like the school system and things like that. And he was going in. Like after he was done, he got a standing ovation from all sorts of people. You know, and that's not even based off poetry. That's just people who are just, you know, highly intellectual people that, you know, are into just like deep topics. So when I seen that, I was just like, wow, man, that's really at its best.
Yo, I know exactly which video you're talking about. That's one of the videos I used for one of the intros, man. Like, yo, he definitely went in. That's what I'm saying. Like, and it was just mad smooth, but then he said, the way he said it, the energy he came with at certain parts, it's like it just tuned you in, like you're watching a movie and you're just like yo, damn, this movie's mad good. You know what I'm saying? Like just tuned in.
Yeah, man. It's always like that. Once they catch you with something that's like, whoa, you know, insightful, it catches your attention, and then they add like information, and the way they present it is just. It's just always unique. Like everybody has their own perspective. So once he makes his own perspective, but it was just like, wow, you know, they really do get deep. And they had another group of poets. I would say I don't think they're from Boston, but I think they're from New York. I forgot their name. It was like 3 of them. It was a group. I used to hear about it a lot. There was a lot of people that was telling me about them, and they were really doing big things. They were performing at clubs, venues, like they were getting known. Something Row, I think, but Strivers Row. I think it was Strivers Row. But yeah, they're really. Those are something that you kind of have to, you know, seek to find it. It's not something that you're gonna hear off mainstream anything.
Oh, man, I don't think I ever heard of him, Trevor's Room. I'm going to Google him. But, yo, let's get into this exclusive tune by your boy Vention. Now, I mean, it's called False Emotions. Dropping it first here, FTNR. Never heard, now I'm seeing, just leaking it real quick. Let's get into it.
Heard it here first. FTNR. Exclusive. Only on BMP Series. BMP Series. BMP Series. BMP Series.
See, now this that type of feeling, that life is perfect, I feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, now this that type of feeling, that life is perfect, I feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, now I wonder every night before I begin to dream, questioning myself like, doesn't she love me? Cause she been my ride or die, my best friend. Unlike these other hoes, I could come to her for anything. And would she judge me? No, a girl that I love but can't have, this ain't fair. She said I'm perfect for her, attraction just isn't there. I hear my boys yelling, why the fuck you always sad? I give them a fake smile, raise my hand with my glass yelling. Now this that type of feeling, that life is perfect, I feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, now this that type of feeling, that life is perfect, I feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, now this that type of feeling, that type of feeling, feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, now this that type of feeling, that type of feeling, feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, and what's love without my lover? Trust if I can't trust her. See, if we were never loving, then the sex was just us fucking, never making love, always feeling lust, blinded by the pussy, that's why now there's not in us. And I've always had this feeling in my heart. To you we were together, but to me we were apart. And I was right, and for the longest you were wrong. And I just fell for these hoes, these hoes. See, now this that type of feeling, that life is perfect, I feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, now this that type of feeling, that life is perfect, I feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, now this that type of feeling, that type of feeling, feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, now this that type of feeling, that type of feeling, feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. Cause I've had you around before, and it's the feeling that I felt. You threw me in the air and I was flying by myself. See, my heart was so warm and my mind was feeling right. I told you if we went to war, I won't give up without a fight. But see, now you, man, you didn't give a fuck, and that's partly my fault. Having sex with no trust, and that's a problem we never found a solution for. Ignoring all the signs like I don't know what to do no more. See, now that's that type of feeling, that life is perfect, I feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, now that's that type of feeling, that life is perfect, I feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, now that's that type of feeling, that type of feeling, feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, now that's that type of feeling, that type of feeling, feeling so good, emotions don't have a ceiling. See, now
Yes, that's the boy Vention, False Emotions. Heard it here first. That joint tight. In fact, I think that's in. I just called in. Hold on a second. Hey,
what's
yo,
good, man?
Vention.
What's good? What's
yo,
good? Y'all had the first half of the Sean and Leroy radio show. I thought it was only proper to get the second half. What's good?
Yo, what's good, Vention?
Nothing much, man. What's up with y'all?
Yo, not much, homie. We was just actually just bragging about you right quick about, I mean, how like Mzai, we was just talking about how like you was doing your thing ever since like high school. Not even probably before that, but that's just when I became aware of it. And mad people was just not, yo, Leroy, man, yo, what you doing, man? I mean, like, I even thought that for a little bit. But, I mean, you still stuck through it. You know what I'm saying? Kept that strong mind. And we were just saying how much you respect that.
Listen, man, high school was not even the starting point, man. High school was I was doing things in music that if I did them now, I'd probably laugh at myself. It was really a place that I was really just getting started. You know, there was a time where you posted a Facebook, you posted something on my page. I had a line that said, I'm gonna put my 9 to the forehead or something like that. I was saying some gangster stuff. And you were like, yo, you ain't a gangster, Leroy. You're not a gangster. And I was really not a real person, you know, when it came to music in high school. And I really learned from that. I learned from, you know, the things that I was saying, and I grew. Like musically, I've grown more than any other Boston artist that has stepped through and put their music out in the game. I really believe that my music right now is the best in Boston because I'm being real. I'm not talking about no gangster stuff. I'm talking about things that I know, family problems, women, relationship problems, exes and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've truly grown from that little kid in high school that was trying to make music. Now I'm making music. I'm not trying anymore. You know what I mean?
Nah, yo, I respect that, homie. Real shit. Respect that.
Some real-ass shit. I mean, I respect that on two things. On the note that, you know, artists, a lot of time they wait because they have that, I guess, that fear, that hesitation, and when they come out later, they make those mistakes that you already made. You see what I'm saying? So when you start early, it's kind of like you make all the mistakes now when it's like it's not that serious. So then now, later on, it's like you already made those little mistakes. You already fell off the bike a couple times, know what to go around, what to go under, all that extra stuff. So things are probably a lot smoother for you. I mean, that's just my opinion for, you know, how it probably is with you.
Most definitely, and I'm glad I started and made those mistakes because before probably my sophomore year of high school, before that I wasn't even thinking about music. I wasn't even thinking about music, and once again, for all the listeners out there, this is family I'm talking to right now. I went to school with these people, man, from middle school and high school. This is family, so they already know. If I were to say some stuff that was a lie, they would know the truth. So I have to keep it real just because you know me. You know me from who I was. So, but yeah, before sophomore year, I wasn't even into hip-hop music like that. I was really into gospel music because that's what I grew up with. I grew up in the church, and I grew up with gospel music. And then when I started getting like really in tuned to hip-hop music, I just fell in love. I fell in love with it, and I had to go back. I went back to the 90s, and I had to listen to all the 90s music. I had to listen to Rakim. I had to listen to Tupac. I had to listen to Biggie. I had to listen to everybody that's inspiring the people I listen to right now. And then I had to go back to the Eminems and the 50s and the Dipsets and the G Units and stuff like that. I had to go back. So the people that with me, like Sean and, you know, the people that I roll with, they already knew about that. They knew about the TLCs and just the for real 90s music, but I had no idea because I was never in tune with that growing up in the church. So I had to go back and do my research. And now that I'm in tune with music as a whole, hip-hop as a whole, it's crazy. It's crazy how much hip-hop has grown in the short time that it's been alive. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. I feel you, bro. I was just wondering, like, for all the listeners, you know what I'm saying, first off, what are you looking to do in, you know, the near future with your music goals? And then after that, like, let them know where they can holler at you at, like, you know, Twitter and all that stuff.
Definitely. In the near future, I have a single coming out called The Preview, and it's basically the song is about a 4 or 5 minute song, and it's the for real song, man. It's basically what it's called. It's a preview of what the project is going to sound like. So everything that's in the song is basically what the project is going to sound like, the things that I'm talking about, how it sounds, the rapping, the singing, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting out the preview before I have a performance that I have with Sean coming up in November. I'm trying to drop it beforehand, and after that, it's a wrap from there, man. I'm just going to keep shelling out music and then put out a project that's going to be called Test of Love. That's the project, and there's a whole bunch of meanings behind that name. There's Test of Love for the project, and there's an EP right after that called Heart in the Flame. So that's what I have in the very near future. A lot to work on, a lot to do, and holla at me, man. Heart in the Sling, at Heart in the Sling, HeartInASling. I got the Facebook up, Vention, boy Vention, and I got the website up, so vention.blogspot.com. Hit it up. I write poetry as well. I got poetry all over that.
Hey, you heard it here first. The boy Vention, holla at him, yo. We really appreciate you for calling in, bro.
No problem, man. And yo, that, like I said, for all the listeners, this is family right here. That's why you guys heard False Emotions and I'm Yours. I haven't even dropped that yet. I haven't dropped those joints yet. But y'all get to hear it first here because y'all are family, and I mean that, man. And y'all need to stop by the show, man. Sean and Leroy show. Y'all need to stop by sometime.
Oh, you already know, bro. You already know. I let you know. Come on, you just let me know when that shit start. Know what I mean?
I know.
Of course,
right?
we got the first show coming this Tuesday. And we have a pretty crazy season 2 show happening. And one of the reasons why I wanted to come on this show with y'all is that y'all give great vibes. Y'all have positive vibes, and I have to get involved with other people that have positivity on their mind in such a negative city that people are just like cutthroat. So whenever I find positive people with positive outlooks on life, I have to get involved with that. So I appreciate being on the show.
Much respect, bro. We appreciate it.
Healing is mutual.
So cool, man. Yeah, but
all right, yo, take care, bro.
To the Sean Leroy show. Yeah, you too, man.
Definitely, yo. Y'all heard it. Every Tuesday, the Sean Leroy show coming this Tuesday. Y'all tune in.
Hell yeah, and don't forget to tune in next week. FTNR, 6:30, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Yo, this is Cosmic Brother AsaFoBMP. Yo, I'm signing out.
Your boy Ace, having y'all a good show today. 2 guests as usual. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Peace and love to all the listeners. We got more coming, as you heard. Another radio show, Sean Leroy Show, next Tuesday. Everybody's doing their thing. Follow us on Twitter at BMP Series. Check the website, bmpseries.biz. Everybody's doing their own thing. Wishing positivity to everybody who's listening.
Hell yeah, yo. Holla at us. IG, Instagram, at BMP Series. BMP Series on the whole round. Now, Facebook, all of that. Just look us up. Tumblr. We got everything rolling. YouTube. Now, yo, 13 love. Ashe. Peace out.